it's been a trend going upwards too. That's the thing.
He's real good, man. He's real good. So but again, kind of a rough draw here as you are, fighting against someone that has against some of the most Yoshi experience in the room right now. So.
Suarez, Raptor, everyone else, Pharaoh included. The amount of times that we've seen Mr. E have to go up against Yoshi at some point.
We're the losers right now, so.
We are. Actually, who sent them down here? So Send is the one that sent Mr. E down here, which is crazy because 3-2. Ness hates that matchup.
Yep.
But was able to send it down here. And on the other side, it looks like it was Atomic who sent Pharaoh down here a little early. So Pharaoh has been on the loser's run.
Yeah, it's going to be tough stuff, man. So let's see if Mr. E is going to be able to, or which of these guys are going to be able to continue the loser's run. Right now, it is Mr. E off to the advantage. And, we'll talk about it a little bit as the set goes on. Lucina, I feel like kind of a character, lost time a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people kind of still, don't really I don't want to say don't respect the character, but
it's true because she's kind of boring. Yeah, like her play style is very if you need to pick up and play character and to just kind of do well, Lucina, Wolf, and Palu are always that category, right?
Yeah.
But Lucina doesn't have a lot of sauce, so a lot of people don't like playing her. You have to have good fundies for that.
Yeah.
But we've seen the peak skill of what Pharaoh could pull off. If I remember correctly, I think it was Rising Grind where Pharaoh almost beat Mia.
Yes.
And so we've seen where Pharaoh can get, but can he pull it off here against Mr. E? So far, having to face a stock deficit. Gonna get that close out the ledge, though. Perfectly timed on the neutral get up.
Yeah, very nice stuff there for Pharaoh getting on the board here. 78% isn't nothing that Yoshi can't make up, but Mr. E already so, ahead by a lot right now. And the ledge trapping, the edge guarding has been really where this has been a difference here. Mr. E does not seem to be, too scared by Yoshi's ability to, armor through certain things.
I like the fact that Pharaoh's consistently using down B at the ledge or air dodging up to try and avoid the active hitbox of that F tilt because Mr. E will be looking for that. But right now, Mr. E just playing so well. Pharaoh, anytime he's missed a tech, he's been called out for it, and the damage keeps piling. But 165, you gotta find that straight hit soon because Yoshi's gonna rack that damage up fast.
No, for sure. There you go. Gets the grab there. Had an opportunity for maybe a strong punish there, but Pharaoh just not in a position to hit the high up B. The F tokens connect, still not enough just yet. Yoshi sticking that nose, bro.
And that's why less people play Lucina. That didn't kill at 190. I don't care how heavy Yoshi is. That should have killed. What is he doing? He's at 201. Why is he not dying?
Yoshi's nose is all muscle, bro. It's like,
I guess. All right, thanks, bro. It's like, oh, my fault, King. I got you. I'll go chop off right now.
My fault, twin. I got you.
201% intent before Pharaoh decided to remove the stock himself. Doesn't get the drag down. He's looking forward to get that combo into forward smash.
Ooh, good spot dodge there for Mr. E to avoid the back air again. Again, back air drag down is going to be huge here for Pharaoh in trying to net this KO.
Pharaoh starting to capitalize on when Mr. E's been really aggressive trying to get the ledge. We've seen quite a few shield breakers in that time playing around it. Looking for this up tilt. Could confirm into KO. You need it to be around now. There you go. Once it gets around 130-ish, it's only back airs that Yoshi's pretty much looking for, so you don't want to get to that position.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Almost getting the down air there, but the down air will set up nicely with that side hitbox.
This is a big opportunity for Pharaoh to build damage. Yoshi's an incredible ledge trap character, much like Lucina, so pile it on. Good parry there. Tries to call out something from Mr. E, but looking a little bit too hard for it.
Ooh, try to. Both players just kind of find the offense. That was cute. Okay.
All right, we have an even game all of a sudden after what was a pretty solid lead for Mr. E at the start. Pharaoh's brought this back.
Yeah, it's tough stuff, man. Ooh, okay, gets the tech chase down smash. Mr. E now set up in the edge guard position. How's Pharaoh going to get back to the stage? That Egg's been doing a good job being able to help him. Not going to get the KO just yet.
That was so close, and now we're in up tilt to death range for Mr. E. So Mr. E has to find the closeout, and we saw before, straight hits aren't really doing it against Yoshi, so he might have to go for a big read.
Ooh, tries to go for the down B trump, but Mr. E just going to be able to buffer the roll immediately. Gets the down tilt.
Probably looking for a tech chase. The up tilt still not doing it. So you see Mr. E just trying to keep calm. He didn't touch the stage there, so it's an opportunity. He's got an air dodge. That was really well played. That should not have hit where it was. But as soon as he saw the jump was burned, you have to air dodge or up B to the stage. You're going to win that trade every time if it's an up B with that forward smash. Mr. E hitting an invisible enemy, but still got the stock.
Yeah, you know, the great stuff there for Mr. E. You see, maybe a little bit stressed out there at the end. Again, those last hit scenarios can do 1-to-1's heart rate. But again, for Pharaoh, you're like, all right, you know, that was, you know, I kind of got my bell rung a little bit in that first stock, but able to bring it back and keep it close. So definitely has a puncher's chance in this matchup for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Like, because of how that last one went into the second stock here, I'm expecting a much larger lead for Pharaoh going into game 2. Because he had to work for that to get back. As we're seeing right now, it's playing exactly that, mostly that way.
You're going to up tilt right there. You're going to allow that up air to combo. Mr. E continuing to engage on these platforms, man. Oh, he broke his egg.
All right, so he shouldn't be down here, right? Yeah,
nah.
Yoshi just doesn't give a damn about any of that. So
I don't think I've ever seen Yoshi get his shield broken before.
That was weird. It's so not common because the fact that you can't get shield poked for one, but you have to pay attention to the color of the shield more so than anyone else because you're looking at the size of the shield.
Yes. All right, so the forward air will connect there. So Pharaoh got his shield broken and fully charged neutral bead and still got the first stock in his matchup. My God. We take those.
Cheating stock loss is the same way it cheats taxes. There's your one joke for that, everyone.
Yeah, again, there's also this junior news we have to fulfill. So
it's mandatory things. I'm getting it out of the way so people can get yelled at for it later. That will kill, though. Caught him holding to the left because he was rolling in, so that ended up working in favor for Mr. E.
Yeah, good stuff there for sure for Mr. E. Again, trying to apply that nair pressure. That move, so good.
Mr. E has not been able to find any like early edge guards either. That's usually one of the things Lucina can do is snipe a jump, sneak a stock out. The problem is Lucina's aerials are not pushing away far enough to really make that happen.
But it's also so tough against Yoshi because Yoshi is just not like other characters in terms of getting back to the ledge. That double jump armor makes it so awkward to try to commit to these offstage things, to these offstage early edge guards.
Yeah, even that air dodge has been kind of like a third jump the way that it's been working so far. But great spacing from Pharaoh, getting up with the nair and not fading in. He faded back out first to now switch this to his ledge trap. That's going to be a stock maybe off air dodge. No, never burns the air dodge.
Mr. E trying to apply pressure with fair and neutral air, but Pharaoh ready for it. Nice exchange right there. Now in the driver's seat. Ooh, a quick reversal for both sides.
That egg's not there. Mr. E potentially reverses that situation into a stock, but the egg always getting in the way.
All right, down B's back to the ledge, tries to avoid it. Able to get back to center stage. Good grab there from Pharaoh. Gets the egg in the nair. That's going to give him the lead here.
Very well played by Pharaoh. I'm a big fan of how he behaves when he's getting off ledge, too.
Yes.
There's been a lot of damage left on the table for Mr. E because Mr. E is a ledge trap monster as we finally see him close that out with that up air. But Pharaoh's been minimizing that for the most part and letting him get those kills he needs. Actually, have we seen a single nair short hop off of ledge to get a kill with Lucina? Because that's primarily one of the main ways that Mr. E usually kills. Pharaoh's not giving that to him.
Yeah, no, he's doing a good job avoiding the danger moves for sure. Ooh, Mr. E overcommitted there with an up smash. And that air dodge could have been really scary, but able to get back to the ledge in time. Still nursing a bit of a lead here. Nothing that can't be easily made up here from Pharaoh. Gets the spike almost touching the F smash. That could have been potentially dangerous.
Yeah, it's still looking as even as you can get, but once we get out of that range of combo windows for Pharaoh, that's where things get bad. He finally finds the elusive back air into forward smash he has been hunting for. Finally, it's in the true combo window he needed, and Pharaoh puts himself on the board.
Yeah. Joshi's big-ass hands going with some peace time, my God.
He's so damn happy about that. It's like, you do realize how much of a villain you are? And I'm glad self-awareness as well. Pharaoh making sure, especially if you're in the tri-state area, that you are marked as a villain. Bro, what is that? What is the size of that head, bro? Like, I even realized this, like, zoom-ins on frames for moves are very funny, but that dome is massive.
It's like when you pause like an old 80s cartoon, you see the animation smears. It's like, oh my God, why does it look like this? Terrifying.
The frame-by-frame accounts that do every frame of a show are some of my favorites.
Not all heroes wear capes, but those guys should.
All right, now we're going to go to Battlefield, so we're going to give an extra landing option, maybe also a way to try and bait Pharaoh to recover high, because that's something Mr. E usually does. Most of the time, though, Mr. E wants places where he can force a ledge trap fast.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to regular Battlefield here, making his first appearance of the set. That middle platform could provide some respite for either character, so we'll see how that plays out here.
All right, he just grabbed Dancing Blade. This character's stupid. Yoshi out here just eating hitboxes left and right in all regards, surviving and when they're active.
Yeah, bro's nuts.
Good job. Great recovery, and good job also avoiding that.
Everybody goes hitting buttons right now. And it will be Mr. E's button that nets the KO there. That back air will take the first stock off of Pharaoh.
I'm honestly shocked that he even killed at this point, because every time Mr. E's had a straight hit aerial that normally would kill on most, Yoshi was just surviving.
Yeah, that back air must have been just like factory fresh, right off the assembly line.
It's that brand new, it's got that fresh back air smell.
Still got that new bear smell.
Right now, we're throwing out a lot more nairs. We're trying to call out any of the short hop game from Pharaoh, but Pharaoh conditioning Mr. E in the shield. He's got another attempt to try and close this. Mr. E not going to jump. That was good. He hadn't gone for that yet. You're not going to be able to pull that off too many times. People will blow it up.
Ooh, okay, good call out on the counter there, going for the grab. Mr. E goes for a high recovery again. Again, he's been really going for these risky recoveries and hasn't gotten hit for it too hard, but now continuing to build onto this lead, which is huge stuff in a matchup like this, man. Yeah,
it's risky, but like different enough each time that it's tripping up Pharaoh. Pharaoh's going to catch out to it at some point, but Mr. E is doing a good job of mixing it up enough. It has a really big lead right now.
The down B once again gonna not, land where Pharaoh wants it to, and now he's been lapped in percent here on the second stock. Gets in there, but not gonna be in a position to get the follow-up. The Bear once again gonna give Mr. E his biggest stock in the game so far. His lead in the game so far.
Mr. E's caught on to Pharaoh's timing out of shield. That's been the biggest thing. If you start catching on to that, usually things will go in your favor. But at the moment, it's been all Mr. E's show. This should, no, actually, it's not going to be a stock. We mentioned it before, around 130-ish or so. That's where Yoshi loses, confirms he needs to get the kill. It's going to be a lot harder for Pharaoh now.
Yeah, it's going to be tough stuff for sure, man. The back air will connect right there. Team 3 now starting to chase a little bit more off stage, as we get deeper into the game. Have some stuff to play with. Good down smash there for Pharaoh. Kind of shaking his head there, like, that's in the works.
It's funny because he definitely didn't mean to do that, and he knows that was nasty, but it worked, so you take that.
Just gonna play it off, man. Like, yeah, I meant to do that. I don't want to.
Every day of the week.
Dude, what are you talking about? Like,
dude, I'm just built different.
Dude, you look huge. Ladies.
Oh my God! Right now, 136 to 28% and a full stock up. Yoshi very much can steal away a lot of stocks normally, but because Dolphin Class exists, it's not going to be easy to try and find a free spike, and that should do it. No, DI once again to that corner, going to keep him alive.
Yep, just trying to find that killing blow here. So Mr. E going for these down tilts, these things that set you up into a tech chase scenario to try to follow up, but Pharaoh's still trying to swing his way back into it here. Ooh, almost getting the up smash there. There's going to be the down air up top. Sure, why not?
Yeah, dare at a disadvantage is not how I expected that game to end whatsoever. But you take that, of course, if you're Mr. E. Mr. E's he's kind of had to like change up the plan on the fly a lot.
Yeah.
We talked about it before. There's a lot of Yoshi players around here. None of them play the same, at all. So getting used to how Pharaoh's playstyle is as you've been playing throughout the week. I know that they've played each other before, or I'm pretty sure they have, but it's mostly how do you recover, how aggressive are you out of shield, and once you get those two down, you're usually pretty good, and it feels like Mr. E had something there in that game number 3.
Alrighty, we're going into game 4 here, folks. So Pharaoh looking to send it to that fabled game 5 where we haven't been all day yet. So
yeah,
and he's fighting for his tournament life right now, man. This is to advance on, obviously in losers bracket. Yep. So Pharaoh loses here, he is done for the weekend.
Curious if this is even one of the qualifiers for losers. It's not even qualifier for losers top 32 either. This, I believe, would be about 49th place. If I'm doing that right, or maybe further. But this is not where you want to end ever, because this is an extremely stacked bracket. You want to get that dub. Pharaoh's been doing nothing but improving over time, and he has a half-decent lead here. He still hasn't been dragged down ranges, so he's going to be hunting for that back air like so.
Yep. Ooh, okay. Mr. E gets a jab into grab follow-up. Hello, what game are we playing? Haven't seen that in a while.
It's definitely, actually, it's very common around here too. There's so many different tactics and mini games of different matchups. You don't normally see a lot of normal stuff here. You have to be prepared for one of the best duck hunts in the world around here. So having nobody has a true game plan that works 100% of the time around here. But it's looking really good for Mr. E. Seems like he's starting to get everything he needs to work from over these last couple games.
Yeah, and Pharaoh kind of showing some raw emotion after that stock got taken from him. So definitely maybe you don't want to say tilting, but there we go. Gets the egg into the nair confirm. That's going to get him back well into the thick of things here.
And, spite is a great motivator, if not one of the best motivators. So you get a little angry, and all of a sudden you start playing better.
There, I have to. You're damn right. Ooh, okay, gets the grab. Good, doing a good. There we go. Gets the parry. So now Pharaoh's starting to generate some offense here.
That little, come on, man, pick it up. Starting to work a bit here. There's still a lead for Mr. E, but you can see Pharaoh has slowed down the way he's playing over the last stock.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I get a good use of that down B again to grab the ledge there. Able to avoid the F smash. Mr. E's really been favoring in these ledge guard scenarios.
Pressing down to recover upwards. That's not going to be a KO just yet. You need another stock like before where you live to like 200 plus and bring this back. You want to get that dub, and right now Mr. E not letting that happen.
All right, Pharaoh on tournament stock right now. You're going to have to dig deep here to keep this going and send it to a game 5. That Pharaoh's a good way to do it. Mr. E spot on to grab though, and it's going to allow him to set up this ledge trap scenario.
Right now, it's still looking really good for Mr. E. Starting to catch a lot of these short hops and not letting anything get set up. This is starting to kind of fall out of hand at the moment at 105, 119 now. Pharaoh looking not checked out, but has a lot to do.
All right, then that's possibly going to do it here. See ya.
You know, just to make sure, because he ripped the jump. I don't think Mr. E was making that back anyways, but going out there, getting that egg leg, you can get a solid 50-ish% pretty quickly and then start to rack up some damage, but you have to play perfectly from this point forward.
Shout out to Wesker, you will give me an egg. Now, but Mr. E still sitting pretty right here. Pharaoh's going to have to play this last stock basically perfect if he wants to bring us through game 5.
It's a tough position, Koopa. We've seen people make it out of these positions before, but 162, straight hit anything is not a good time. Dash attack won't be enough.
Yeah, 176 is the number. Ooh, but the nair, that's going to do it. Mr. E is going to move on to the loser's bracket. Pharaoh eliminated at what we believe to be 49th place.
Yeah, something tells me that in that position, he was trying to initial dash up and get a parry because he turned around. I think he was looking for either a back air or an F tilt in that spot. Not able to get it though. Mr. E is going to knock him out. Like you said, this is the end of the run for Pharaoh. Incredible run at that, but Mr. E is going to send him packing and keep that bracket hope alive to try and make his way into that top 32 position. He'll be playing up against Omega.
Ooh, right in the back of the head. Eesh. What killed the dinosaurs? Blunt head trauma.
Oh my god. Yeah, massive one at that. Just a giant boulder of head trauma. Man, what an incredible run, of course, what we're seeing from everybody throughout this weekend, but that is the end of one of them from Pharaoh as he takes a trip out of the bracket, and one of the many Yoshis that has been eliminated from here at Collision.
Godspeed, Team Villains. Hey, we'll get him in the next time. So. We'll get him in the sequel comic. It's fine. No one stays dead in these things. Come on.
Yeah.